This is an ancient place. Its story begins during the last ice age, when glaciers carved out this valley. As the ice retreated, it laid down fertile soil and created the river Missenden, which still flows through it. Let's travel on through time. The retreating ice deposited giant stones called pudding stones. They formed markers in the landscape and natural meeting points for the people who came to live in the valley about 150,000 years ago. Communities formed around the pudding stones, and two still sit beneath this church. Fertile glacial soil and the river made this attractive land for raising crops. Roman farmers used the valley, building settlements along the river. A Roman farm or villa perhaps once stood here on the site of the church. We travel on now through the Dark Ages to when King Edgar ruled the country 1,000 years ago. Edgar's Anglo-Saxon ancestors had converted to Christianity and had suffered years of Viking attacks on their churches. Edgar's reign was a time of peace, which he used to strengthen the Christian church, especially where the Vikings had been conquered. New churches sprung up, and this could have been one of them. It was built in about 975 AD. A village grew up around the church and along the river. It took its name from the Anglo-Saxon word Missenden, meaning Middle Valley. 150 years after the church was built, it was embraced within a Norman building, becoming a church within a church. And then medieval additions were made, including the tower. From the 12th century onwards, the interior of the church was richly decorated, and these rare medieval wall paintings are one of its greatest treasures. They represent lessons in how to live a good Christian life, to admonish those that don't, and to depict the dire consequences for those that sin. In an illiterate age, these paintings were a form of mass media, like medieval cartoons, communicating the teachings of the church. This building has stood for over 1,000 years, and Little Missenden has grown around it. The church still lies at the heart of the community, the story of its past told in the fabric of its walls and in the detail of its decoration. We welcome you to this ancient place. To explore the church, you can download our app. Please continue watching for instructions. We hope very much that you enjoy your visit today.